Welcome back, class. This video will discuss today's entrance ticket questions and answers, so please pay close attention so you know how to complete the assignment accurately. And also feel free to pause or rewind the video if I'm moving at too fast of a pace. Alright, so this is our first unit for the class, and it's called 2-point perspective. Before I get into the definition for your entrance ticket, I just want to display these two examples. So 2-point perspective is another form of linear perspective, which is a drawing technique that shows depth in space and makes it seem as if the buildings and spaces are getting smaller as they go backwards and getting larger as they get closest to us. So the reason I like these two examples here is it shows a level of creativity that you can use for this assignment. The most common, I don't want to say it's a mistake, but the most common feature I see in a lot of projects are that they're very similar, where projects will be just normal structured buildings, that look like a regular house or a regular city building. But feel free to make this as creative and innovative as you want. I mean, you can use this technique to make it look like, a city broken apart floating in outer space, or like this image on the right. You can make it thematic in history, like a medieval castle. You could even have anything. I mean, you could have dragons flying around your city. You could have UFOs sucking up cows into the UFO with their beam. You can draw anything you want as long as you are using this drawing technique in your project. And of course, when I say anything you want, it has to be appropriate for school. If you have any questions as to what that entails, just please let me know. But typically, if you think it may not be appropriate, it probably isn't. But please make sure you're creative as we move forward in this project. But we're going to discuss more of this in other videos. I just wanted to kind of highlight that before we go into today's topic. So here you have two definitions. Your definition for today is what is 2-point perspective. And 2-point perspective is a drawing method that shows how things appear to get smaller as they get further away, converging towards two vanishing points on the horizon line. So this is basically very similar to the definition you have for 1-point perspective, except for 1-point perspective, you only have one vanishing point, and for 2-point perspective, you have two. So the follow-up question for today's entrance ticket is, how do artists depict their surroundings accurately? And the answer to that is that they need to show their art how it exists in reality. So basically, they would draw their spaces to get smaller as they go backwards and get larger as they get closest up to us, which breaks away from drawing like a flat artwork, a flat two-dimensional artwork. Instead, it creates the illusion that this space actually exists in front of our eyes, or that we could actually walk into the artwork itself. So again, artists depict their surroundings accurately by showing depth, D-E-P-T-H, in space, which basically essentially makes everything get smaller as it goes backwards and largest as it gets closest to you. Alright, so that is your first entrance ticket video for the unit. Please make sure at the end of this video you complete your entrance ticket below, answer both questions, and then submit those. Once you are done that, you are going to be clicking on watching the 2-point perspective lesson demonstration so you can understand the steps of production and build your understanding as we move forward in the coming days. Alright, I will talk to you all shortly. Please do your entrance ticket, and I will see you all soon. Okay, bye guys.